Hi everybody and welcome to episode 32 of FortressCraft Evolved, 64-bit mode, hard mode, survival, where we've got tin going, copper going, iron going, we've got lithium going but that's not fully automated yet, we've got some power drills, we've found crystals. So in this episode I'm going to dedicate a whole hour of finding crystals. Now, they are difficult to find. They are something that you go and search for. So the first thing that we're going to check to make sure that we got in our inventory is coal. Okay? Because believe me, you'll need coal. And we've got a question mark here. So we've got a block that is unknown to us. I thought we had everything done. So what did we find? Let's go and have a look, because I didn't know that we had anything for us. It was our crystal deposit. Okay, so this is new. I didn't realise I hadn't researched it, which is crystal dynamics. So what crystal dynamics? According to this, the crystals you found underground seem to have strange properties. Studying them may open new possibilities. So let's research that. And what we got? Advanced Machine B. Common component for tier 3 machinery, can also be used for construction. Okay, cost research is 1. We got anything else? No. So let's go and see what it is giving us on our manufacturing plant. Start off with these. Advanced machine block. Low grade steel bar and crystal deposit. So this is something that's new, because we never used to have a lot of stuff for crystal. We didn't really need it, so we won't look at that today, because we're just going to be going through bits and pieces. Anything in the power? That's new. No. In there. No, it's just about storage. Crystals are new. We found those the other episode. Okay, suit heater. No, we need lithium. Okay, this is what we need to do if we want to do the crystal searching in the coal caverns. Right, so let's get on with finding crystals, because crystals, let me just show you before we go and find them, so you know what we're looking for and you know why we're going to be looking for them. Now, crystals, depending on the level, and I have asked the devs for some input on this, okay, because they know what they're doing, I don't. So if we look at the focusing, you can see that the focusing lens transmits more power. Now this is a sapphire focusing lens, so if we take out the lens, your basic T1 lens will only transmit 16 units every 11.8 seconds. Okay, so now if you put in a lens, it will now in 11.8 seconds transfer 23 units of power. Okay, alright, so sorry, the 11.8 is the average, and the maximum transfer per second is 23. So you doubled your output. Now remember, if you double your output, your input has to be constantly updated. So if you can see the power storage at the bottom, you can see it's not going to hit 250. It'll never hit 250, yeah, but you can see that it does increase. Well, it might hit 250. Okay, so you can see it going up slightly, but you can see that the power transfer rate here is fluctuating quite a lot, yeah, and it's keeping this power supply going here. Now this power supply here, this is a very most important one, okay, alright, because this one isn't too bad, okay, but we will be getting onto more and more of that. But this one is the most important, because at the top here it does the furnace. This is the one in the middle which we've got to keep at maximum power at all times. Okay, as you can see, it fluctuates between 230 and 250. And this one down the bottom, you see it holds at a steady 205. Alright, because this laser down here, that keeps all of our mining facility drills going. So if this middle one stops for whatever reason, everything stops. Okay, alright, so this column here is the most important, and this is where we're going to be centering all our main power supplies on here. So as we proceed and we make better and more advanced equipment, we will have a bigger power room, we'll have coal coming down, and we will realign everything. So we only have one, these two will be coming down, be realigned, and all of these bits and pieces and stuff, okay. But for now, what we're going to be doing is going to find crystals. Now I did manage to find 2 crystals. They were the first time I ever found them. I've not yet seen anyone explain how to find them or read on forums how to find them successfully, so we today are going to go and find them. So we're going to go all the way past the coal caves, and we're going to go into our deep caverns. Now unfortunately you cannot ping air anymore, which was a great way to not only find caves and stuff like that, but also was an awful great way of finding biomass. Okay, because biomass comes into play a lot later when you want huge amounts of power. Okay, so we're going to go down to, because you can see it takes a minute or two to get there. This is, as you know, our emergency supply, so we always make sure that we've got that topped up. So we need to put in some more. Yeah, we've got 62 there. Now this is one of our main big caves. As you can see, we can't see very well, so I always use glow sticks because I just find them better. Okay, now we explored the whole of this cave and there was no caverns, no coal there, crystals there whatsoever, so we're not going to go in there. Now we explored and we dug straight through and we found another cavern, okay, which was this one here, and we did find 2 lots of crystals. So what I'm going to do is, just to make things a bit more easier, because we are looking for iron as well, is over this way. I don't think we've got a lot to go, but sure if that's a fluctuation. But as it's going to be the easiest one to get down to, I think we're going to go down this way. Okay. Now we do want to get up and down quite easily instead of jumping up and down. So the first thing that we've got to do is we say, right, okay, let's build a set of stairs. Okay. They don't have to be perfect stairs if you don't want them. It's up to you how you do it. Okay, so we've got a little platform here. I am going to build back on this platform to get the stairs coming down. Okay, so let's build this area in here. Okay, and let's put a torch down. Whoops, sorry, we don't want that one. Okay, let's go to F1 a minute. Take the torch over and we'll put the torch down there. It's just giving us a little bit of light so we know what we're doing and stuff like that. Okay, so that's our stairs. Now, so we know where the stairs start, we're going to put a light here. We won't need a light on this side, but for some reason I've already made one. Okay, and now what we do is we just go and collect that light because it's valuable to us. I know a lot of people will say, well, this is tedious and stuff like this, but this is really what it's all about, guys. It's just prep work. If you don't do the prep work, you ain't gonna get very far. Okay. So there you go, we've got our stairs done, all nice. Let's get rid of this light here and put it there and there. Okay, and we put the light there. So we've got our light, so we can see over here we've got nothing. We don't really need anything from there. Okay, I'm just going to quickly see what that is. That's copper. Okay, so when looking in a cave, all you're going to see is darkness. There's nothing there at all. You're not going to see anything. Now, you can see a slight light over in the corner there. Now, searching for crystals is not easy. So what I do is I scatter the glow sticks because I want to know where I'm going. So we're going to be going up this way. Okay, so might have to cut a path. Okay, let's do that. And You can use your grappling hook. I just want to see how difficult it is to get up here, which you can see it's quite annoying. So let's do that. Now what you need to do is you need to remember that here, okay, is where our path is. So we need to put a torch here, because otherwise if we don't have lights we become lost. Now I'm not sure what all of these... Oh, this is lovely, that's iron. So because I was looking for iron, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a light on that ceiling so I know that I have iron there, okay, because you can see it's a reddish glow. So we're still having a good look around, and hopefully we can find a crystal. Okay, this looks like it's just empty. This is just an empty cavern here, and it looks like we've got a lot more ore. So caverns are what you need to look for, guys. Okay, so again, let's go with the glow sticks, and we're going to go over this way. Now don't forget, if you lose your point of light, yeah, which is there, you're going to have to put another light, okay, and if need be, put another one, okay. Don't be stingy with your light when you're searching in caves. So what have we got up here? Don't seem to have much. We have a bit off of there. That's the way we came. So let's go up that way. Now we fell quite deeply there, so we've got to remember where we came. So let's just go back there. Yeah, that's our light here. So we need to make sure that we put a light here, okay, because that is our sort of entrance. I want to make this a little bit more platformy for me there. Now you can see that we've got mist here, so we've got to be careful. So I don't think we've got anything down here. So as you can see, these caverns can get pretty big. And what I'm looking for is just high points to put my lights on. Okay, doesn't seem to be anything over that way, does there? No. It looks all empty. About over this way. Empty as well. Okay, up here. No. Okay, so you can see it goes for a tremendous depth. Let's go that way now. Ouch. Now that was a big drop because of my legs breaking, and we can't see anything now. So again, we know we came that direction. Okay, so again we're going to put a light there. Okay, and we'll put a light here so we can see. That is a camo bot. More iron. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything more around here. So because we're at a depth now, yeah, we're gonna try and ping unknown. Ah, we have got ping air, sorry, we have got ping air. So let's just ping unknown. No. Nothing. So, the way to find caverns, look, if you ping air, you can see how vast it is. Okay? And you're going to think, how on earth am I going to find a new cavern? Well, that's going to be quite easy for us to do. We're going to get back to our cave system. Okay, you can see the path over there that we took. Right, okay, I think we found a crystal. Right, see that blue glow up there in the middle of the screen? Yeah, that shows you a crystal. Okay, that is what you're looking for when you're going caving for crystals. Oh, I'm glad that we found that. So if we use our hook and we use our hook again, okay, let's dig around it. I'm going to get hypothermia here, so I've got to be quick. That is what your crystal looks like. That is it. Okay, so you can see the glow. Okay, alright, so again, if we go away from it, so I'm out of the hypothermia, yeah, you can see when you're in the right angle. Oh, ouch. Camo bots everywhere. We can find it again. Might have to come back and find it to show you. So where it was. Let's go up over here. Yeah, so again, if you can see, look, yeah, you can see where the blue is. Okay, now that's in the cold section, so I'm going to now quickly go over there and I'm going to go up over here. Now, as you can see, I can't see anything here. I can't even see it to mine it. So yeah, I died. So you can see we now know where they are. Okay, so well, we know where one type of crystal is. So we are going to go back down, and we're going to try again. So we know in our cave, in our big cave, that we have got crystals. So we are going to go into the chill cave, because that's where it was, and we're going to see if we can find any in there. Now again, we're going to be doing I didn't bring no coal. Okay, so we're going to do the best that we can. Right, so this is the chill cave. Okay, now chill caves go on for tremendous amounts of mileage. So we're going to have to just remember where we're going on this. So again, we're looking for that blue glow. It's more difficult with, there you go, over there, look, okay, see the blue glow, that's where your crystal is, okay, so we've got to be careful because of the drops over there. So we're going to use the hook, and there we go, we've got a crystal. Okay, so let's take that crystal. Now, is it one that we found before? Yes, it is. So sapphire crystals are in the cold. I've got to try and get back over here because I am now utterly and totally lost. I can see some red down there. I can see some red down there. So we are on our bit for our our lights. Okay, so that's good for us because we have found a crystal and we found our stairs. Look, okay, so we're home and dry near enough because we've got our emergency pack. So that means we've got more crystals to play with. That is basically how you find a crystal, is for sapphires. Now I must stress this, that for sapphires crystals, that is the colour that you're looking for, is blue. Okay, it's a blue light. Okay, other crystals we haven't found yet, so as we still got time, we're going to go into our big cavern. We're not going to go into the cold. We're going to try and stay out of the cold. We're going to try and find a different type. Now, if we ping unknown, we should get nothing. Okay, so we're going to go up to the top there. Okay, which is our iron. Go down here. And what I'm going to do now, right, is I'm going to ping air. So we can see we've got a cavern there, we've got a cavern there. Okay, so we can dig towards that cavern, but I don't really want to go towards that way. I think we've been that way, so we're going to dig this way. See if we can find another cavern here. We should be digging deeper. I'm just going to go this way, just for now. Because I don't mind dying when I'm down this low and exploring, because that's okay. So let's ping for air. So you got a little bit down there, look. Got there, so that's what we're looking for, is that one there. Okay, so let's go back to X. Now we are going to go straight down on this. I'm just going to aim for this to see if we can get there before that goes out. Should be falling into a cavern shortly. Okay, we've lost it, so let's ping again. There we go. That's a huge cavern. Okay, so let's X. Let's G. Gets a bit confining and awkward when you're... Here we go, we fell in. Right, straight away I can see a different colour. Okay. Straight away you can see a different colour. See, that's easier to see. Okay, let's just hit the glow sticks, see what we found. We've got a nice big cavern here, look. Okay, we've got purple over here by the look of it. We've got a few bits of purple. Okay, now this one is unknown, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back here and I'm going to ping unknown and see if this and the other crystal come up, and yes they do. And you can see, look, we've got unknown down there as well, so we've actually got something else, so we can come back here later. So let's grab this crystal. Okay, let's go and grab this one over here as well. Because that's a different colour. Okay, is there anything else in this cavern? No. So we are going to die shortly, not too worried about it. I think there may be another one up here. Not too sure about that colour. That's F over there. Yes, we've got another different colour here. This is green. Let's see if we can get that one before we go as well. So we found two more. We can't do anything else now because of the hypothermia. So let's have a look. Did we get two of each? We got two of each of two new crystals. We got one green, one purple. Okay. So let's just wait for that forest to die, and then that will kick us up. And also you saw that we found something else as well, which was even further down. Okay, there we go. We will go to the research station. Okay. And we have found 2 unknown materials. One is 25 and one is 30. Alright, back in a sec. So this is basically 2 different types. So we'll process that one. So this is topaz. Now as you can see at the moment we haven't got enough power to go and look at that, so we'll have a look and see what this is. This is a topaz crystal. Okay, so I'm presuming that's something else. How much power have we got? Okay, so you can see that we need to put a power supply on there just to get it going. So let's go and see what we've got in here. Oh, we've got 81. Let's see. So we've got more crystals. We've got sapphire still only. What is it? Hopper. Yeah, so we need to craft one of those. We need to craft one of those.
Crafting.
Okay. This one we won't need to. Let's take some copper. Yeah, let's take some of this out. Okay, so all we need, I think, is the hopper, and we put some coal in it. Okay, let's not put it there. Let's put the hopper here. Put the hopper there, and let's put the coal in. Okay, so then that should be giving us the power. Is that going up? Yes, it's going up, so we'll just wait for that to go up. It shouldn't take too long, and then we can get that. Just check to make sure it is going in. Why it does that graphic for, I actually don't know. Let's add power. Okay, because we want to get this researched. Let's just go and get some more before we get hypothermia. That's it. Okay, so we processed that one, and we've got sugarlight. Now apparently sugarlight is the most high powered lens. Okay, so topaz gives you 75, so we'll research that one, and this one gives you 100%. Okay, now lenses are only speed. I must say that it's speed, it's not power generated. Now a T1 laser generates 64 bits. Okay, you can push 64 units of power through it, but the speed it goes through will be dictated by the type of laser you've got. So obviously this one here, the sugarlight, is the main lens, the one that you want. This one here, okay, is only 75%. So since we've did the maximum one, I can show you. We'll go and make that if we can. I'm not sure that we can. So there's your sugar light. So yeah, it's only one, so we'll craft one of those. Okay, and we'll have a look at our transfer power. Okay, so at the moment, look, you can see with a sapphire lens in it, we're doing an average transfer of 12.2 per second with a maximum transfer rate of 23 per second. Now, this is where it can get kind of confusing, but I'll explain it all in a minute. We are now going 32 transfer per second, right? Now, what that means is, let's take hypothermia off, and let's take a little bit more there. Just got to give this a little bit of time to boost up, okay? Alright. So, what you got to remember is when you put your information on the Mark 1 laser, yeah, the maximum power you can transfer, right? And I'm sure the devs will correct me if I'm wrong, but the way I read it is the maximum power you can transfer is 64. Okay, a T1 laser will never ever ever go above 64 units of power. Okay, alright, so that means you always have to make sure that you're making more than what your laser is going to generate if you want maximum output. Now, your cube holds 250, so the maximum amount that it can do if you put another laser on there is, if you take 64 per side, that means your input has to be, let me do my maths, you have to have a ratio of 150 units of power coming into your power storage, otherwise you will not have maximum power, okay, going out of your two lasers. Now, when you put in your lens will transfer your maximum power at a rate of 32 every second. So if I'm doing that correctly, every 32 seconds, right, you are getting 64 units of power every 32 seconds, right? So the average transfer per second at the moment is 12.2. okay, so if we take out our lens, so we've got no lens, right, we are only getting a maximum transfer of 16. That's it. It's not going to do no more. That's your maximum. That's your basic. Okay, and this 12.2, right, will stay there for a few bits, but it will go down again. So those are the maximum ones that you want. Are the sugar lights. They are 100%. Those are really the ones that you want to go. But if you can't find the others, then it's worth making what you've got. Okay. Don't know if the crystals are going to be using anything else at the moment, but I would suggest you only use the crystals for something important, like what we're doing here. We want less in the left hand column than we do in the right hand column. because our right hand column is where it keeps all the power. You can see now it's still going, okay, alright, and you can see this is still going. This is slightly straining, even with one look, because it's doing 32 per second, every 64 every 32 seconds. You can see actually that power unit there is only just getting enough power, okay, but as long as it gets just enough power and it climbs up, you're okay. Now don't forget, we have got the PNGs going as well, alright, so that's burning coal to keep this going. Alright, so you have to be extremely careful when you've got your lasers in, because you need your coal to boost it until we get solar panel. Alright, so like I said, if this runs out, this stops everything, so we need backups, and what we'll do is from here we will build up our backups, because we will have to go around bits and pieces, but we'll work on that. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this episode. It's been a shorter episode because what we were looking for was basically just to get the crystals, to show you how to get the crystals. Okay, so basically what you need to do is you need to get into your deep caverns. So go down to the levels of your cavern, ping unknown. Okay, if you can't find it by ping unknown, ping air. Air will find you caverns. If you're right near a cavern, dig a line so you're quite way out, and then look to the left, to the right, and to the front of you. Don't look back, and look down, because caverns, the deeper you go for the caverns, the better. And don't forget to take torches so you can find your way along. Okay, and then that will then give you the way to find your crystals. Any questions on this, any comments, any tips, do leave them in the comments below, and we will go check it out, and we will see if there's a quicker way to find the crystals. But to be honest, I don't think there's going to be a quicker way. Okay, alright, so again, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and have a wonderful Christmas and New Year. This is HMK signing off. Bye for now.